What's up, y'all? It's your girl, Dr. Nina, and it's the new year out here, so we super excited about making these resolutions and changes. But many of you all have been writing me recently and asking me to beef up on my videos about skincare routines and help you get on your game with eliminating things like the acne, the hyperpigmentation, dark spots, wrinkles. Y'all know your girl done had her own battles, and we ain't perfect out here, but I definitely got you. Now, while we out here washing, rinsing, and repeating and trying new products to boot, that might not be your only key to success. Your methods and your ingredients can kill your skincare game. And while there's about 100 skincare mistakes I can mention, the 7 that I'm mentioning today are my top ones because I feel like they can be improved on really quickly. So not only are we talking about the problems, we talking solutions. Now, as I always tell you guys, remember to give your products as well as the methods that you're using at least 6 weeks to see their effects. And make sure you see your doctor if you're not seeing any improvements or you're seeing continued skin irritation. Now, all the items that I talk about today can be found down below in the information section. Let's get into this. And y'all, don't forget to thumbs up this video if you like it, comment, share, and subscribe. And also click on those notification bells so you can know when I upload on Thursdays and Sundays. Make sure you also check out my Now That's Life podcast, which is now live. And you can check it out on all your major podcasting platforms. Links to my podcast can be found down below in the information section. So the number one mistake I think we make is not understanding the ingredients and the products that we choose to use across our body and our skin. You got to know what you're applying to it so that you can know what works best for you. Not only that, understanding your skin type. Is it oily? Is it combination? Is it dry? Knowing these things truly helps you move forward in your skincare routine. And I'm being real sincere here. You can't even just listen to people like myself or others. You have to figure out what works best for you. And that's why I stay researching, I stay understanding, I stay trying, because I want to make sure I do the things that are best for my body. And the amount of money it costs, how expensive it is, does not equal quality. I've had high cost products that really don't work like crap, and I've had low cost products that work amazingly. So while I like to try new products, I also like to research them and make sure that they have ingredients that I can recognize and research on my own. So while we talking ingredients, y'all, over the past 3 weeks, I've been using the Teamy Detox Green Tea Blend Mask, and they are bringing you guys today's video. Now, what do I like about it? Why these ingredients are so great? Because the 3 main ingredients are things I recognize and understand. The matcha green tea, the lemongrass, as well as the bentonite clay. All things that really do help with inflammation, clearing the skin of those dark marks, giving it a glowy finish, and also clearing out those pores. I use it in the middle of the week to refresh my skin. It smells amazing, not an overpowering scent at all. And those of you all that have watched me for years know that I don't get too much acne anymore, but I do get the cystic, painful under the skin acne. And I've used this with it, and literally the first time using it, I started to see cooling results. The cooling in the mask really helped to stop that irritation and that inflammation. I basically paint it on, which it goes on super easy, super simple, and I let it sit for about 15 minutes until it turns a light green.
Vamos a bailar.
And even after rinsing it off, it does not dry my skin out. It can be used up to 2 to 3 times a week, and it also can be used for all skin types, including sensitive skin. I find that my skin looks and feels tighter and smoother with less texture, and it also looks to have a more glowy finish. So if you're interested in the mask, use my link down below in the information section or go to teamyblends.com and enter my code DN20 for 20% off at checkout. Now, this next one I think we've all been guilty of. You are not putting your products on your face in the right order. Some of us just out here putting anything and everything on our face whenever we want to. No. In order to get the most benefits from your products, you want to go from thinnest consistency to thickest, no matter the active ingredient of the product. So I like to go from toner to a lightweight vitamin C serum, and then onto my moisturizer, and then also a broad spectrum SPF or sunscreen if I need it. And always moisturize. I don't care if you got oily skin, you should always be moisturizing. The next one is that you're not cleansing, washing, or exfoliating properly. Sorry to break it to you. I like to start off my day after I work out with a nice wash to my skin. But at night, I like to make sure that I double wash because you have dirt from the day, you have oil, you have makeup, and you want to make sure you get that off completely. And I never, ever use super hot water, especially when washing my face or my body. I don't even shower in hot water, lukewarm water only. Why? Because that's going to cause dryness, which is going to cause your skin to be upset, angry, super oily, because it's going to try to combat all that dryness on its own, and it can cause even more breakouts and irritation. And by the way, you don't need to exfoliate your face completely off. Like some of y'all just trying to exfoliate your face off your face. I only exfoliate 2 to 3 times a week, no matter the type of exfoliator that I'm using. Exfoliators that are mechanical or those that are more product based. And that's with oily and even combination skin. And I avoid the amount of products that I use on my face. Just because you're using more and piling gunk on your face doesn't mean that the problem will go away faster. You could be causing problems to arise. So watch that. The next thing is that you're using expired products. I can guarantee you I can catch up at least 5 of y'all right now. They got expired products throughout your home that you're using. And after a while, products even produce toxins that are not even safe to use across your body anymore. My rule is, and I told y'all this before, if I can't remember when I bought it, then I need to throw it away. It's true, you just need to get rid of it. Did you know that that little jar on the back of your container, or sometimes the front, tells you how long you can keep the product past the time that you've opened it? This even includes eyeshadows, lipsticks, blushes, and your foundations. And products with super active ingredients usually say 3M to 6M because they have really strong ingredients. And this is really crucial with things like your sunscreen, because over time they lose their effectiveness. You might find that you're not even protected in the sun after putting all that gunk on your body and your face. So check it out. And the next thing is you popping, boo. Those pimples, that is. And you're picking at your face. Popping pimples can cause trauma to the skin, and I know some of us have disorders that actually cause us to pick at our skin, but I hope that we are getting the help that we need to make sure that we stop that, because that trauma can be irreversible. Look, if you literally fighting with your face all the time, what do you think is gonna happen, and what part of you do you think is gonna win? Those fingers. I usually wash my face thoroughly when I'm having a breakout, or if I have one of those cystic acne bumps, and I allow it to dry out on its own. It will eventually relieve itself. You just got to be patient. But for those things that don't, I do see my esthetician and I get those things extracted. Another mistake that we're making is we're still sleeping on a cotton pillowcase. Oh my God. And we're also failing to wash our sheets and change them as much as we need to. I'm always preaching about the silk and satin pillowcases, not just because it's luxurious, because you can avoid looking like or waking up like you've been in a street fight. You know, when you sleep on that cotton, a lot of times it causes creases in your skin, and over time, as your collagen levels break down, it can cause those to be more permanent. And you also need to make sure you're changing those pillowcases and sheets at least once a week, or you're sleeping in and marinating in everything that it has to offer, such as scalp oil, all of the dirt and debris that comes from your face, and if you're me, slobber. In order to cut down on being acne prone, I like to wash specifically my sheets and my pillowcases in hot water. And while we're talking about dirt, dust, and debris, let's talk about how you're not washing those makeup brushes, sis. Yeah, that's a big mistake. I'm talking about you. Keeping those brushes clean can ensure you don't have old dirt or makeup buildup that's causing you to break out or have other skin issues. I like to get a deep wash every week. I saw one of my subscribers say that they really like to wash them as a ritual every Sunday. So get you a ritual going. I like to use the Dr. Bronner's Castile soap, the little bar soap, as well as the Dawn dish soap, or even my electronic cleanser by Towel Clean, which I have the link down below for you. I even spray the tops of my makeup with a little isopropyl alcohol in order to kill bacteria in the meantime and in between time, and you find that you won't have as many problems. So those are my 7 skincare mistakes that I think we're making and overlooking that we can quickly change today. Make sure that you comment, share this video with someone who can use it, and subscribe. And guys, thank you so much for your support over the years. As we enter into 2020, I really have the vision of hitting 1 million subscribers. So really make sure you share this with someone who can use it. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Beautiful Brown Baby Doll. Peace. Special thanks to Jason Bowie of Trinity Media Solutions for co-producing and filming today's video. His information can be found down below in the information section. Thanks so much for all the love and support over on my new website. If you haven't already, go ahead and check it out and join me for new ways to interact with me, giveaways and prizes, weekly emails, as well as my free 8-day supernatural video course, which is free when you sign up.